No, this is not an accidental re-upload. This is another mass shooting in the city of brotherly love. Let's go. Teen shot in the face during quadruple shooting in apartment courtyard. We don't know why someone would fire shots at four teenage boys and girls. Philadelphia Police Chief Inspector Scott Small said. I know why. Because America says, hey, the gun, this is your birthright. This is what you deserve. You deserve to have a gun. Use it how you wish. This is by Dan Stamm for NBC Philadelphia, published July 14th, 2022, updated on the same day. Yes, this mass shooting happened on the same day as the one I previously read about the 2-year-old boy getting shot and the other lady shot in the head. Two teens were visiting two friends at a North Philadelphia apartment complex when they were all shot early Thursday in a quadruple shooting. Philadelphia police responded to the Philadelphia Housing Authority Spring Garden Apartments at 7th and Wallace Streets just before 2 a.m. to find a 14-year-old girl, two 14-year-old boys, and a 16-year-old girl with gunshot wounds. My God. My God. Is this Yemen? Is this Yemen? No. No, it's the United States of Yemen. Philadelphia police said. Two of the teens had run into a nearby home while officers found the other two in the courtyard, police said. Initially, police had different identifying factors for the victims, but then updated the ages, genders, and injuries midday Thursday. A 16-year-old girl was shot in the face and leg. A 15-year-old boy was shot in the face. Another 15-year-old boy was shot in the leg, and a 14-year-old girl had a bullet graze her head. All the teens were transported to the hospital where they were listed in stable condition midday Thursday. All four teens were expected to survive, Philadelphia Police Chief Inspector Scott Small said. I wonder how well you can live your life after getting shot in the face. You know, glad he's alive. I hope he does survive. I hope all the people survive. But really, this person now has to live with scars, unimaginable scars, after getting shot in the face. Absolutely preventable. Absolutely preventable, but, you know, the gun is God. The gun is God, so we need this. It doesn't matter how many children get shot in the face, get shot in the leg, get shot in schools, in concerts. The gun is God, right? This is the American mindset. We know that the shooting took place in the courtyard, Small said. Investigators found evidence that at least 21 shots were fired from a semi-automatic weapon outside of a home where two of the kids live, Small said. They found a revolver on the scene, though it wasn't clear how it was connected to the incident. We don't know why someone would fire shots at four teenage boys and girls, Small said. Police didn't reveal a descriptions. Every time I read one of these articles, I find so many typos, and I know I have English teacher tendencies, but it still bothers me so much because this would never happen for an article on Uvalde or Buffalo or Sandy Hook or anything like that. But because we're so used to mass shootings, I literally feel like sometimes these people are typing with their eyes closed because we're so used to hearing about the number of murders and deaths and injuries that happen to people that literally I feel like they just put this through a bot. And now it just churns out, which is sad. What does that say about our country? What does that say about our culture? That so many children, 114 children in Philadelphia were shot just this year, and nobody bats an eye. Yes, Uvalde is bad, but the consistency of what's happening over and over again in these streets is a shame. And for the Second Amendment advocates who just say, well, everybody should have a gun to protect themselves and all this stuff, you've been lied to by the gun lobby. You've been lied to by the gun manufacturers. You've been lied to by these right-wing reactionary politicians who all they want is power, and they'll tell you anything that gets them votes and gets them jobs. The system has lied to you. It's led you astray, and it's literally killing us, literally killing Americans. 350 plus mass shootings in just 2022. That's just 2022. Seriously. 445,000 Americans every year die to gun violence. It's all preventable. It's all preventable. And we have these horrific mass shootings. And nobody cares, right? Nobody cares because why? The gun is God to Americans. Anyway, this shooting that I'm reading about took place just hours after a 2-year-old was injured during a quadruple shooting in West Philadelphia, police said. And about 2 hours later, a 17-year-old was shot in the foot while inside a corner store along Elmwood Avenue in Southwest Philadelphia. As of Tuesday, at least 114, about 9% of Philadelphia's nearly 1,300 shooting victims so far in 2022 have been children, according to data from the Office of the Controller. So I hope all these people fully recover. But once again, we will not stop seeing the level of violence in the streets until Americans change their mindset on the gun, abolish the Second Amendment, repeal the Second Amendment, fuck your gun rights, all that shit. Doesn't matter. All lives matter. All lives matter. Blue lives matter. Black lives matter. It's the truth. My name is Simon Hill. Thank you for watching.